Hello, good morning, and welcome to the Maskey TV podcast. Instead of you guys seeing the person you're used to the most, the hostess with the most, Zippo Majova, I'm Nicole Mostert, and I am the creative producer of Maskey TV, and I have an awesome privilege today to be able to interview the Crack the Maths Code team, our new series that MML has launched today, although you might have seen a lot of marketing around it previously. And my first guest today is none other than our awesomely inspiring CEO, Keshree Alwar. Welcome, Keshree.
Thank you, Nicole. It's good to be here.
Yes, it's so awesome to have you. Thank you so much for your time today. We're going to do a rapid podcast today, and so I only have a few questions for you. And the first one, why is it important for MML to be creating a maths study guide specifically?
Okay. Well, Nicole, MML, or Masculine Learning as we know, has always been a strong content creator in the maths space. Okay. So we've got textbooks, CAPS approved textbooks on the national catalogue from grades 1 to grade 12. Okay. And we've got we play an active role with other study guides across multiple subjects, but maths most importantly. Okay. So for us to be able to respond with new content that addresses the challenges or the core issues where learners are getting it wrong. Maths is a very difficult subject. It's difficult to learn and to teach. And we're seeing high dropout rates, schools stopping mathematics as a subject being taught because there's no take-up or there's poor pass rates. So it's quite important to understand what are the actual issues that learners are facing or struggling with, what concepts are they struggling with, and create content that can cater to that. So that's what if you ask me why another study guide when we have one already, this one looks at the diagnostic report that basically kind of reveals what are the concepts they're grappling with, and we've created content to address those concepts. Much more examples, much more questions to practice, to master, and to make them more confident with mathematics. I think mathematics has always been you either get it or you don't, or you lose confidence to continue, and you think you're never going to get it. But I think it's something that it was quite important for us to address that gap and see if we can help build and inspire confidence in mathematics again as a subject, especially it being a skill that you need in your everyday life.
Yeah, that's true. I can see there's a lot more questions because it's very thick. So yeah. I can see it's awesome. And I think you've covered a bit of this already, but what are your views on mathematics sort of in society in general, the role of the subject?
So I think if I go back to, it is a difficult subject. So you either master it or you don't. But it's core skills that you need to not survive, but to operate in business, in just your daily life, counting apples or calculating how much is this bowl going to be. You've got modern technology to use, but I think it's always important to be able to understand yourself. So for me, it plays a really vital role to not master the subject, but have a good understanding. It's an access way to opportunity, to going to university, to becoming who you want to be. But I think it's just a necessary skill. So I've shared the story before, but for me, if we look at why make more material available, if children lose confidence, they stop learning. And now you've got a book with many questions to practice, but it's to make it simple and easy steps to follow for them to gradually build that confidence. But essentially to make maths, let's say, less of a fear, but more of a gateway to opportunity.
Yeah, I love that. And is there anything else educators and learners should expect from MML in the maths space specifically?
Yes, so maths is a big priority for us, and that's basically aligned with the educational priorities in South Africa to solve for maths.
Solve for maths.
Solve for maths, yes.
I see what you did there.
But what we've been doing, we've been building. We've got the foundation. We've got books in the schools, textbooks being used by learners every day in maths. We've added on to our AI tutor platform. We've got a maths tutor from grade 7 to 12, and we'll look to adding grades 1 to 6 in future. But basically, that makes learning a lot more personalized, a lot easier. The Crack the Maths code is also supported by our AI tutor. So if you need any help, you can go and access a tutor right now. So it's already available, but it's basically to help support different learners in the different learning styles and not offer them more to confuse them, but offer them the right tools. And I think that's what's quite important, that we will continue to look at ways of making sure the materials we create is the right materials and meaningful for the learner in the classroom, but of course supporting the teacher as well. So there's lots to come.
Awesome. Thank you so much. That is it. And to you fans of ours that are watching this live, please stay tuned for the rest of the day. We're going to be having a few more live podcasts. And don't forget to tune into Maskii TV Live tonight. We will be getting into some more maths again. Stay tuned. Cool. Thanks, Keshree.